Now we will focus on trigonometric ratios only. Okay, so let's see the definitions, because that is the most important thing that you have to do, right? Sine, cosine and tangent. Let's see the definitions. You know how to decide the hypotenuse, perpendicular and base side in a right angle triangle. I have already told you that. Okay, for reference I am writing this perpendicular side. This is also called your opposite side because it is opposite to your angle of reference, and this is called your adjacent side because it is adjacent to theta or angle of reference. Okay, and hypotenuse is hypotenuse only, 90 degrees opposite. Okay, the first definition is of sine theta, that is your perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, or you can say opposite divided by hypotenuse, because perpendicular is the opposite side, right? Let's see the next definition. The next one is of cosine of theta, and that is your base upon hypotenuse, or also you can say adjacent upon hypotenuse, because base is also called your adjacent side, right? Now I told you that there is a relation that exists between sine theta and cos theta. So tan theta is basically defined as perpendicular upon base, or it is also defined as opposite divided by adjacent side. Perpendicular is opposite side, base is adjacent side, so it is basically opposite divided by adjacent. Now what is the relation? You can see here we have P, here we have D. We will see the relation. Okay, now this is about the first three primary ratios. What about the secondary ratios? Let us see. If you know the value of sine theta, you can find the value of cosec theta also, because they share a relation. Okay, what is the relation? Let us see. The inverse of this trigonometric ratio, if this is P by H, this will be H by P. So you don't have to remember this formula also, only the relation you can remember, that P by H is sine and H by P, the reciprocal of that ratio is your cosec. Okay, so they share an inverse relation. Okay, now if you know the value of cos theta, that is V by H, you can definitely find out the value of secant of theta or sec theta also, because again they share an inverse relationship, right? So let us see here. This is B by H and this is going to be H by B. Now similarly, the last one, that is cotangent or cot, it is the inverse of your tangent of theta. Okay, so take the inverse of this, P by B becomes B by P. Okay, so that's it. That is about the definition of your 6 trigonometric ratios. Because they are ratios, they do not have any units. Okay, because ratio does not have any unit, right? And these all are ratios, so they do not have any unit. Everything will be decided by this, that is your angle of reference, and these are the definitions that you have to remember. But what if you forget the definitions? Is there any short trick to remember? Let's proceed with that. Okay, so what is the short trick? We will see. Yes, look at this. Sine, cos and tan. We know this, that sine is P by H, cos is B by H, and this is P by B. And we know that sine and cosec, they share an inverse relation. Cos and sec are also inverse, and tan and cot are also inverse. Okay. So if you read from here, cot is B by P, sec is H by B, and cosec is H by P. Right? No problem. Now let us see what is the trick to remember. So the trick is very funny actually. It is Pandit Badri Prasad Har Bole. Okay, these words you have to remember. This Pandit Badri Prasad is for the numerators. Okay, Pandit Badri Prasad, and this last one is for the denominators. Har Bole. Okay, if you have any, if you want to use any other trick of your own, or if you can make a trick on your own, please do that. But this is the most, famous one to remember the definition of the trigonometric ratios. I will tell you another one also. It's not a trick but a mnemonic you can remember the definitions by. Okay, so if I'm writing C, some words. Now, very weird, right? What is the meaning of this? Let us see. This S is for sine, this C is for cos, and this T is for tangent. Okay, so if you try to read the words, this becomes so, ka, tua. right? So the definition of sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse, right? Opposite side is perpendicular side, perpendicular by hypotenuse, opposite by hypotenuse, right? So this OH is opposite by hypotenuse. So there we go. We get the definition of sine here. For cos, we have adjacent by hypotenuse or base by hypotenuse, same definition. For the tangent, we have opposite by adjacent. Okay, so sometimes this mnemonic is also used to remember the definitions. Whatever you find comfortable with, you can go with that. Okay, all right. Anyway, if you solve questions, okay, you solve few questions, these ratios will be automatically remembered. Okay, no need to put some extra efforts in that. You will automatically remember these ratios after solving so many questions, right? So that is about the trick to remember the trigonometric ratios. Now, let us see one question. Okay, find all the trigonometric ratios related to the given triangle. Now see here, there is a right angle triangle given to us. And this is your angle of reference. Now, if angle of reference is given, 90-degree angle is given, can't we decide the sides of the triangle? We can decide. Okay, so let's write the sides here. Here we have perpendicular. So opposite to that is hypotenuse. So this is my hypotenuse side. Okay. Now, opposite to the angle of reference, we have the perpendicular side and the remaining side is base side. Once you decide this, it's very easy, okay, to calculate. Let us write the values here. So sine theta value, we know that very well, that is P by H, okay, P by H. So here we can write 3 by 5. I told you, no, hypotenuse is the longest side in a right angle triangle. So these values will be always less than 1, okay. See, 3 by 5, it's a proper fraction, less than 1. Cos theta, we know the definition, that is your B by H. Okay, what is B here? 4 by H. See, here also 4 by 5, proper fraction, less than 1. Tan theta is P by B. Okay, so this is P by B. We can write from here, that is 3 by 4. Now, if I don't remember the definitions, but I do remember the relations that exist between these two, I just have to write the reciprocal of this. Okay, so this becomes H by P and this becomes your 5 by 3. Because sine and cosec are inverse to each other, right? Here we have cos theta and cosec theta. They are also inverse to each other. So B by H becomes H by B and 4 by becomes B, 5 by 4. Cot theta, inverse of tan theta. So here this B by P, P by B becomes B by P and this becomes 4 by 3. Now these values are greater than 1. You can see here. Okay. So very simple. Once you remember the definitions, it's very easy to write the answers. Okay. I hope you got it. Now we have the next question. The question is, find all the trigonometric ratios related to the given triangle. Now in this triangle, what is the different thing is, this is 90-degree angle. Two angle of references are there. Here we have theta and this alpha is also given. Okay. We can change the angle of references, right? We will take one time this theta as the angle of reference and we will write all the trigonometric ratio values. Then we will take this as the angle of reference and then we will write all the alpha values also. And we will observe one very beautiful thing about this. Okay, so let's start with the theta values. According to theta, if you try to decide the base, perpendicular and hypotenuse, how do you decide that? So this is fixed hypotenuse. This is your hypotenuse, 90-degree opposite. Okay, theta is the angle of reference. This is perpendicular and remaining side is base. Okay, so let's quickly write the values. Now you remember, okay, P by H means 8 by 17, right? So this is your 8 by 17. Cos theta B by H. So B by H is your 15 by 17. Let's write all the values. We have tan theta also. So that is 8 by 15 P by B. Now the other ratios are very easy to calculate because we just have to take the reciprocal. 8 by 17 becomes 17 by 8. This becomes 17 by 15 and this becomes 15 by 8. So these are all the values related to the angle of reference as theta. What happens if I change the angle of reference to alpha? Okay. So what will happen is this 90-degree angle is not changing. Okay. So the hypotenuse side is fixed. Okay. Let me tell you this thing. If we change the angle of reference, then the perpendicular and base sides will get exchanged. How? We will see that. But does not matter if you are changing the angle of reference also. As long as the 90-degree angle is fixed, there will be no change in the hypotenuse side. Okay? It will be fixed here. So in this case also, if alpha is the angle of reference, this 90-degree angle is fixed, and so is this hypotenuse side also. Okay, so in case of alpha also, the same thing. This is the hypotenuse side. Now according to alpha, what is opposite to alpha? This side. So now this becomes my perpendicular and the remaining side becomes base. So what happened? The base and perpendicular side, they are getting exchanged. That is the only difference if you change the angle of reference. Right? Now let's write all the ratios according to alpha. So sine alpha will be P by H. So this becomes now 15 by 17. Now here we have cos alpha. So cos alpha is B by H. So that becomes 8 by 17. Tan alpha is 15 by 8. Right? The opposite, just take the reciprocal. 17 by 15, 17 by 8 and 8 by 15. Okay? Alright? So now let's try to observe one thing. Look at this. Here 8 by 17 was the value of sine theta, and the value of sine theta and cos alpha is same. Look at this. The values are same or not? Yes? Next one, cos theta 15 by 17, sine alpha is 15 by 17. So these two values are also same. Okay. So basically sine theta and cos theta are the complementary angles that we will see later on, but this is what you can observe from here. Because the base and perpendicular sides are getting exchanged, that is why this is happening. Okay, and you can observe the same thing here also, right? Okay, because see, the secant of theta is 17 by 15 and here this cosecant of alpha is 17 by 15 because they are also complementary angles. Okay, they share the relation, right? So we will see that in detail in the upcoming videos. For now, this much is enough.